Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome to another trade recap. We actually just finished up our one trade for the day. Ended up losing some bread. Today was a loss on Nasdaq smoking on that gas pack. So without further ado, might as well just jump right into this. Boom. Let's put my head right here so you guys can see my sexy ass face. So, to start off, what was my bias for the day? It was bearish. We were, bearish on the daily, bearish on the 4 hour, bearish on the hourly. And some of the areas that I had marked out were this fair value gap, which is what we took our trade off of. And then we had a fair value gap within here on the hourly as well, which I had marked out. But once we started moving up past that, I got rid of it. So from there, if we head into the 15-minute, we can see that we have these 15-minute highs here, and then in confluence with that, on the S&P, we had hourly highs right here, which we were looking to get a reaction off of, and still might potentially get a reaction off of right here. So yeah, with that being said, we really just watched and waited. We saw these original 15-minute highs get swept out, and then price dumped down, swept out these lows and rallied, which is what caused that big boom up. But again, I wasn't looking for longs today because of my overall bias being to the downside. I was waiting for either these highs to get swept and then a break of structure to the downside, fair value gap to get filled, something of that nature, which we never got after these highs got swept. But once these highs got swept, we did get that. We saw, boom, a push up into the fair value gap that we had wanted, a sweep of these highs, and then a break of structure to the downside. We saw, boom, one fair value gap right here. And then we saw this fair value gap right here, which is the one that we ended up taking a trade off of. As we can see, price filled in this fair value gap and then, boom, reacted off of it. I entered right there, stops right above the, or right at the liquidity sweep area, essentially. And then, boom, as you guys can see, literally entered and then stopped out within the next 2 minutes. That's just how the game goes. Sometimes that'll happen to you. I wouldn't be surprised if price still wants to reject off of this and then go lower. Who knows? Maybe I call out another trade in the Discord if this thing sets up for some more potential to the downside, because right now the bias is still not flipped. Those 15-minute highs still got swept out. We very well could see a break of structure right here and a fair value gap get filled, and then some actual action to the downside. But again, I already lost today. If I do enter on another trade, it would be half of the risk that I put on from the first trade in order to help manage my risk. But something to keep in mind, today we have no news at all. So honestly, today is a higher probability day than any of the other days that we have going on this week. So I would rather take a double trade today than do, a single trade on a high impact news day later on during this week, if that makes sense. So far we took one L today. Who knows if I end up placing another trade. But yeah, that goes over the trade that we took today. And if I end up taking another one, coming up soon, then you guys will definitely hear about it on YouTube. All right. With that being said, I appreciate you guys. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Bro, you know what I just realized? I paused this shit for a second because I was like, I'll probably end up taking another trade. Let's do this shit fucking live on YouTube. I'll alert my Discord through I already showed you guys that trade. I'll alert my Discord through just screenshots, but hey, bro, I'll give you guys a fucking taste what happens in the Discord. This is pretty much what goes down. Only if we get a setup. I'm not going to force anything for you guys, but again, to kind of go over what I'm seeing right now, we have an imbalance on the hourly. We filled this imbalance completely. We swept out these 15-minute highs. Right now, we're kind of looking for a break of structure to the downside because, as we can see on the hourly, we are still bearish. 4 hours, still bearish. We actually filled the completion of this 4-hour fair value gap. Same thing on the S&P, filled the completion of this 4-hour fair value gap, swept out these hourly highs on the S&P. Let's see, did we make a new low on this? I can't even tell. That's such a small candle. We'll go ahead and leave the low right there. Again, on the Nasdaq, similar situation. We'll leave the low right here because that's such a small doji. we will see what price wants to give. This could give us a fucking setup. So I'm going to go ahead and like let my Discord know really quick that, hey, we might get another setup here. If we break structure here, yeah. Let's see here. Boom. We might get a break of structure off that. Might get a break of structure off NASDAQ. And who knows, right? If I win this, whatever. If I lose, whatever as well. Might as well show you guys. So I just told my Discord we might have another setup coming. We'll send screenshots. We did get a break of structure on the S&P. Now what I would be looking for would be fair value gaps getting filled. It looks like we filled in the potential for this fair value gap to even happen. That kind of invalidates that. We'll see if NASDAQ wants to break structure to the downside right here. I really do want to start doing live trades again for you guys, so you guys can see like what I do within the Discord. But it's just kind of it's difficult because I only have one face cam, the one that I'm using right now for you guys to see my sexy ass face. And in order, I don't do calls on Zoom anymore. I do them on Discord, so no one can send out the Zoom link. We made a new low on NASDAQ right here. So no one can send out the Zoom link, even though we already broke structure with this. And Discord uses my face cam, and I have no way of like showing both while also recording on OBS or whatever. So I'm planning on buying another face cam so I can kind of akimbo face cams on top of my big ass monitor, and have one for Discord and have one for you guys, so I can get back into the live trading type of thing on YouTube, because, bro, this would be fucking dope. And the thing that sucks is, like, obviously I live in Puerto Rico, so things to get shipped over here takes forever. But, yeah. All right, we have, like, 3 minutes left on this hourly candle. We'll see if we wick this shit out. Looks like we might, bro. And all of this looks really good. The S&P already broke structure to the downside. Really what we're waiting for. I don't know why I have this shit here. We already broke. We already broke structure with this. We're just really waiting for a bearish fair value gap to form, which could potentially be forming off this candle. Who freaking knows? Not really much action happening on the gas pack right now. Just sit here and watch. And, you know, if this thing... I'll really just kind of wait until maybe like 5 minutes after this hourly candle closes to see what we get from here. And if we close above this hourly fair value gap on the hourly time frame, then that would pretty much invalidate this fair value gap, and then I might just fucking call it a day, log off from there. Same thing here, where if we like close and break structure above here on the hourly time frame, call it a day, wrap this up. No live trade for YouTube, unfortunately. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, right now I'm really just monitoring this hourly high and kind of seeing if this thing wants to close above this hourly fair value gap. And if it does, then cool. You know, like, I'm satisfied with one loss. No reason to be looking to take another trade, but you know, as I explained before, if this is like the one kind of high probability day in terms of no news, might as well look to trade and like look to have a trade that hits and is within our bias on this day. So we have around 1 minute left. We'll see if this minute candle kind of closes below this hourly high right here on the S&P, and on NASDAQ, we'll see if we can stay below this fair value gap. This is kind of a big candle close for us. And if neither of those things happen, then I'll just be like, goodbye, and close this YouTube video out, get it posted to you guys. But If there's the opportunity to potentially trade live, then might as well do it. So right now, we got around 30 seconds left. If we get a close above here, I will likely be out of it for the day. If NASDAQ ends up closing above here, I will be out of it for the day. It's looking like there will be no live trade, but we shall see. We shall see. Oh, some potential. 7 seconds left. And that is it for us. Let's see. NASDAQ. Yep, NASDAQ closed above as well. That wraps it up for today. Took one loss. Again, dude, I think I've taken 3 losses, and this is the 4th week of October. Like 3 total losses. No, 4. Sorry, we've taken 4 losses because there was that one day where we took 2 losses, one on the S&P, and one. Wait. Yeah, there was a day where I took 2 losses, and then the week before that, I know there was one undefeated week, and then there was 2 weeks where I only took 1 loss, and then there was another week. Undefeated week, 1 week where I took 1 loss, another week where I took 2 losses, and then this week I just took 1 loss. So we'll see how the rest of this week plays out. But I have been fucking killing it in terms of October. I can even toss this shit up like I really don't care. If you guys can see this, I'm up 208K on the month, and showing withdrawals as well. Pretty much withdrew around 64 or 65K because it's 64.9K. So yeah, bro, like proof is in the fucking product. I really like to do these live trade videos to show you guys like, yo, these are the fucking trades that I'm taking. Dude, I lost fucking 60K today and I'm still up 205K or 208K on the month. We've been fucking killing it. Oh, and with that being said, we have a fucking Halloween sale going on right now. The link is in the description to see like what you could have seen today but never ended up actually happening. We have a Halloween sale going on the Discord where it's $100 instead of $150. We chopped off $50 off that for you guys because fucking 'tis the season to dress up, and ask for candy from little kids. But anyways, if you guys want to see me trade live, take the trades that helped me make 205 fucking K this month and probably more once this week ends. I'm really excited to see how the end of October goes. We still have like 8 days left of this month, really I think like a full trading week left because we have the rest of this week and then we have Monday and Tuesday, I believe, of the next week. Dude, really freaking excited. This has probably been like one of my better trading months of the year so far. Nothing better than pulling in like 6 figs on the month or 6 figs in a week, which is what I did last week. So yeah, with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you guys want to see these trades taken live, fucking links in the description. If you want to see any of the other shit, the fucking brokerage that I use, the exchange that I use for crypto, free crypto telegram, all my socials in the description. I'll catch you guys in the next one.